I'm a lecturer at Superior University. Professionally I'm a software developer, and I work in software development as well as since I have an MPhil, so I teach in the universities as well. And this video is about sharing my experience about Surah Al-REHMAN. So, if in a nutshell I tell you about my experience with Surah Al-REHMAN and this therapy, in one word I would say peace. That was the key thing that was missing in my life, and by the time I came through this remedy, I had almost everything but peace. I had job, I was studying, and eventually I began to lose my peace. Because of my introvert nature, I didn't share it with anyone. I could not. Of course I had friends, very few of them, but then again I wouldn't share with them anything, and I began to decapitate those relationships, and I began to form my own cocoon and live inside it, and the depression began to continue till a point where I felt like the life has no meaning at all. I had a part of violent nature that was building inside me as well. It was very aggressive. I would like to watch documentaries and movies and videos where you would hurt someone, and I had that adrenaline pump inside me. So and after that phase would go out, or I would change my mood, I would feel like I certainly am drifting far away from the side of humanity. It was very less humane of me to be so much interested and to be intrigued in such type of things. So I was studying. I did not take any interest in studies. I wouldn't study. I would hardly give any time to my studies. I would not give time to my friends, even to my closest relations. I would just stay away from them. I was not interested in my job. It was time when my studies were getting completed. So I should have been moving towards some proper job. But then again, because of everything that has been happening inside me, I did not. I did not care about anything actually. So then I was referred to do this therapy of Surah Al-REHMAN, which was just to listen to it 7 days with a clean heart. And that was the most important thing, the cleaning of heart. So I did, and even before the process ended, I began to feel the change. And as it happened, probably on the 4th or 5th day, I would say that I was very much healed. I was very much happy, and it wasn't like I was undergoing through a surgery. If you would look at me physically, I was just as well as I am right now. So it wouldn't change any of my physical appearances. But when I did the therapy, it was like I have been operated, and I'm actually released of that kind of curse, and I began to move forward in my relationships, and I began talking to people, and I began to feel normal. It healed me. Not only, I would not say that it only heals physical illnesses, but the phase that I was going through. And by the time that I had done the therapy, I was like, I felt so alive and so fresh, and I could feel the wind blowing across my face and blowing across the leaves, and I could feel the freshness of the life. If I tell you some more steps towards the betterment of your own nature, I would say if you have done it, and if you have had been cured, or if you have felt the efficacy of this medicine, this therapy, do tell it to some other people, right? Help some other people, and as the time would pass, you would feel like your that soul part of your nature, those strong demons that you have had, those strong demons that have had your mind ever since you begin to know of them. Everyone has their inner demons, right? So those inner demons would not hurt you anymore. I would say this, and you will eventually begin to control them. You will, unless you unless I explicitly want to damage my own self, I have no problem right now. I'm psychologically very fit. I'm a lecturer of computer sciences in a superior university in Lahore in Pakistan. I'm also a software developer and a pretty good one. So I would say that it has healed me in a lot of ways. My relationships are back. I am getting married very nearly, which I was nowhere to think about. I mean, that chapter didn't even exist in my life. Things are combined, and I would say that the point where I was stuck, where I had no one to talk to, it was that point when I listened to this remedy. So if anything connects with you from this video, anything, or if you know anyone who has a connection with, if anyone came into your mind, just refer it to that person, right? It's just a simple remedy. It has nothing to do with any caste and religion or any special kind of ritual or anything. It's just a plain and just cleans your heart for once and just let everything go and just listen to it. So that's my message to you all. Thank you.